Hello, fellow traders. 'Tis I, the Rumpled One. I decided to go ahead and code up the TRO ASK candles indicator. So I'm just testing it out, and I thought you guys might like to see it. Basically, all it's doing is it's plotting a candle from the bid and the ask. So actually, it's using the ask to plot the candle. So you can see these red and green candles are above the normal candles, which we can call the bid candles, because as you can see right here, the bid price is tracking the candle and the ask price is up here. So you can see, using the Einstein line, if you entered the trade at the line, then if the candle went above, you had a chance to take some profit. And right now, you can see the price is just kind of waffling. But I just thought you guys might like to watch it. Now, of course, we've got the spread dots indicator that uses these dots right here. They're actually the stars that you've seen in the other videos. And you can see how the price is being tracked by the ask candle. So right here you can see it's buying because the ask hasn't dropped below the peak of the bid right there. So this might be just a little more help visual to whether or not you want to stay in a trade if you're scalping or if you want to get out. So as you can see here, if you entered any of these trades, either here, anytime you could have entered on the ask, you can see there's not much to be gained. And so what you would probably want to do is just go ahead and take your profit when you can if it's stalling out, because you don't want it to come down here. But here we see we've got a nice little profit happening. And you can see the bid got above the valley of the ask right here. And so it's buying and it's moving on up. And you notice if you get the candle in the body, the bid candle in the body of the ask, that might tell you, hey, let's stay in the trade. But if the bid doesn't get into the ask body, then you might say, maybe it's just time to take my 1 pip profit and go home. But you can just sit and watch this, and you can see and tell me what you see. So for example here, price, the bid is still in the ask body right here. So maybe you stay in the trade. And right there, price just dropped out of the ask body. And of course, boys and girls, you know these videos are for educational purposes only, and that your results might differ from mine. And this is just my test profile, just one chart here that I use to test indicators. I know it's almost like watching paint dry right now after all that action from yesterday. But let me know if you think these ASK candles might help you in your trading. Now, there's one thing you have to know about this indicator. It's dynamic, which means if you change anything, you change time frame, these candles are going to start over. So if you switch over to H1, bye-bye candles. You come back to M1, it has to start all over again because the bid and ask data is not captured in the history, only the bid. So I can't do anything with historic ask prices. So we got a new Einstein line right there. Yeah, normally I use it on a black background chart, but when I'm testing, I like to have the white background. Plus, having the black and white candles, then having the red and green, it helps you see a little bit better. At least it helps me see a little bit better. So I'd like some feedback. Tell me what you guys think. And just remember, oh, look at this. Looks like we might have some up movement here. Yeah, maybe I've got a few more minutes in this video. Let's just watch and see what happens from the price action standpoint. Right now, the bid candle seems to still be in the body of the ask, previous ask. Yeah, it's 3 o'clock in New York. So I think most traders are heading to Martha's Vineyard or wherever they go. Probably going out, as my friend would say, for cocaine and hookers, right? On a Friday. But I think they may have cleaned that up. I'm not sure if they did that on the financial streets of New York. And price just dipped below the Einstein line, so now price is down relative to when we started 3 bars ago. What I'm seeing here, this might be a interesting way to scalp pips. Have to play with it some more. But remember, you have to overcome the spread. And that's one of the reasons I like to have my spread dots and now the bid ask or the ask candles. So you can see where you actually could have entered and where you could have exited. Yep, sometimes trading's like watching paint dry. So we got to see some up and some down here. Let me know what you guys think. And just remember, it's not what you trade, it's how you trade it. So go out there and drain the banks.